and welcome to another HELLBLADE live stream. Welcome back, it's nice to see you again, whoever you may be. I'm your host as always, a soul trapped inside a human body, and we'll be playing HELLBLADE Senua's Sacrifice, which I've heard good things of. I'm a bit late to the party with this one, admittedly, but well, you know, I couldn't ignore Absolver, could I? Besides, it's one of these kind of short, little interesting kind of lot heavy games. So I'll probably be probably won't be a full playthrough because nothing I ever do is. But it will be probably 2 episodes. I'm thinking I'll play it a bit. Obviously first impressions, and then later on I'll jump back in about halfway through, assuming there's no terrible spoilers, and give you kind of my more developed opinion, which is of course what everyone's here for. Oh, yeah, you really want me to it's really good to like stew on something like this, I find. That of course if it is one of those things. It recommends headphones because of the voices.
Safe with me.
I like it.
I'll be right
so
here.
far.
Nice
Very
and close so I can speak without alerting the others.
creepy. Sounds like a woman's whispering directly in my tender earlobe.
Tell you about Senua.
Alright.
Her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
See, this is it's a weird thing. It's by Ninja Theory, so like quite a large publisher, Devil May Cry, etc, etc. So they're calling it an indie AAA, and AAA historically just means a game that is, you know, microtransactioned up the shitter. It's not. I don't understand it as a term of endearment anymore. It's a AAA game is something so bloated and obnoxious that all the personality has been filed off. It's a waste of effort and time. It's got all the fucking personality and cheer as a day at fucking Alton Towers. And then it's a wait. I'm whispering because of all these voices.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others.
Oh.
You hear them too, right?
Got myself some camera control.
They've been around ever since the tragedy.
The mental health advisor, Paul Fletcher. Good for you, Paul Fletcher.
Some are old. Some are new.
And that's a nice way to open as well, because you're looking at an old Viking ship, so you're aware of what time it is, and the terrifying dark woman is whispering your secrets in your ear. So it's you really get the whole mental health thing they're going for.
Can you see them over there?
I'm walking it.
Why aren't you looking in hell high?
Look. Up ahead.
Hell high.
You see it too?
You promised you can.
Yes.
Oh, what's that? There's something looms out of the fog. I'm liking this.
She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call hell.
No, I'm digging this. I'm digging this already. Like, oh, it is tense though. Like, I'm actually feeling a little bit fucking awed by the whole atmosphere that they've managed to blend in just by having like women whisper in your ear. It's quite good. Of course, whether it will maintain its charm for the entire fucking video game is another matter. Something that's about 20 quid, I think, HELLBLADE, which, assuming it lasts about 8 hours, will give me as much entertainment as I got from Call of Duty, because I bought one of those and then I played the campaign because I am a buffoon. I am a cartoonish pictogram of what a man could be, is what I am. And yeah, no, I've no particular fondness for first-person shooters. As you'd expect, really, operating a channel like this. I've very much carved myself a niche where I don't have to go near anything that requires a first-person gun perspective, because I didn't have guns in the medieval era, and why would I give a shit? A sword is cooler. Like, fundamentally cooler. It is infinitely cooler to be a mentally ill Viking lady than it is to be Johnny Fucknut 1000. First of 1000th of his name, and he has a fucking assault rifle. That's just boring. To be, I don't know.
What is she thinking?
It seems a little bit trite as far as I'm concerned. you want to kill a man, you should be within arm's distance. There's no balls behind shooting a person. Coward's weapon. Wow, that's not a challenging concept. I'm just going out there. Nah, you don't know what I mean.
But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her.
My opinions, of course, not the opinions of Hollywood Metal. And if you'd like to send them death threats or anything, send them specifically to me. Don't send anyone else any death threats. I'd be rude at this point, frankly. I just sit here in my little room twitting on about video games. That's not anyone else's fault.
To see its suffocating power.
It's not as cool as a sword, though, is it? A gun, if we're being honest with ourselves. Like, if you kill someone with a sword, that's your own energy. Like, that's your kinetic force that you're bringing down on a human being. You are rending flesh, you are snapping bone with the force of your own fucking muscles. Like, that force originates in your arm, it originates in your brain, it originates in chemical signals sent by you, sent by Odin. Whereas, you know, you should pull a trigger, there's a very small amount of kinetic energy discharged by you, and a very large amount of kinetic energy disguised by chemicals. And they are not a part of you. They're not good chemicals, like your brain, or, I don't know, I tried to think of another good chemical. I guess speed's probably alright. I guess you'll probably get so high on speed that you killed a man with your fists. I've never done speed, I wouldn't know. I wasted my time at university, is what you can gather from that. And here we are. God, I like her hair. I do like the whole, I have a single dreadlock, and it's every piece of hair on my entire head. Very graphically nice as well.
I know what she's thinking.
It just...
I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat.
Big fan of the graphical effort they put into making her hair look kind of shitty. Like it does when you've had your hair, like, up for too long and it develops that kind of nimbusy,
there's no going back.
almost gaseous fuzz. Gaseous as in gassy, obviously. Like, you know what I mean? If you have hair, if you're a person with hair and your hair's long, as statistically, I suspect a lot of people who
There's nothing to go
if you get on this channel will have. If you tie it up or what have you, you end up with like a you see, like a little nimbus of hair down there. I presume. I'm imagining because I can't actually see myself in the corner there. But yeah, so you end up with like a weird nimbus. No, it's just, I don't know. It's nice that whoever designed this character cared more about making them look right than making them look perfectly attractive and charming and so on.
My stories, Senua.
All right.
Because your darkness comes from hell, and
Okay.
your fate lies there.
Okay, doke.
They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hell's Gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. Do not forget my
Oh,
stories.
okay. All right. That's just how I listen to that guy.
Darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there.
Ooh.
They say the burning of a corpse
That's some
will take you straight
weird
to Hell's Gate.
lag issue there for a
Gods and the
second.
living will follow
I'm
this
just
path.
gonna.
You must leave the Isles of Orkney
Do
across
I,
the eastern sea.
I'm from Orkney. Is that in England? That's North Europe, I believe. I don't think that's Norway. But she might be a Celt rather than a Viking. This isn't something I know a lot about. You might be realising there. I think that's right. I think Orkney's. That might be the Isle of Wight. That might be no. I'm just making it up. I think they're English though. At least now. I don't know if they always were.
Yeah,
Do I have to run? And if so, is there a button for doing that? There is a button for doing that. I found it.
pack of wolves in the
Top bloody top left button. Wanna go out the jog? Oh, things are getting unpleasant for me. I'm expecting monsters of some kind. I'm expecting some kind of paranormal situation going on. That's a nice house. Whenever I see stuff like this in video games, I always wonder who actually built it. Like, did they have like a team of Viking scaffolders up there for weeks on end with like little ropes and so on, just fucking assembling that thing together?
The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell.
There we are.
The place they call Helheim.
She does look properly grimy. I do like it. Yeah, Johan, you listen to that skull. It'll probably have some kind of communicative ability. You didn't bring it this long for the sweet, sweet memorabilia. An early Halo level. As in a level in an early Halo, not an early Halo level.
The source of the
With the skulls, you collect skulls now. Fuck it. Not worth. That joke was not worth telling.
His soul there.
Hope you're comfortable with that idea, because I'm going to be bringing it back.
Her dear beloved. Dillian.
I think it's a combination of both these quite good headphones that I'm wearing.
Why is she doing this?
And
Why doesn't she turn back?
oh, shut up.
She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him.
It's like properly a little bit manic, like not manic in a like a manic depressive kind of way. Is there anything behind this wall? Oh, I feel like in some ways I'm spoiling this. Look at this beautiful fucking. Ah. Look at the way the sun's coming off the. I don't know. This is just very pretty. I'm liking it. I feel like I'm spoiling it a little bit for myself by noticing, for example, that there's a hole in the side of the world there.
She does remember that only the dead may cross it.
That's a shame.
That part wasn't so easy to forget.
Well, I'm spoiling it somewhat by looking for secrets, because it's a video game and I've been trained.
Let's see, shall we?
Jesus, that's nice. No, I'm liking it. Get sun on your face. I suspect we won't be getting a lot of these peaceful jaunts across beaches. Ooh, more magical rocks. Have a peek.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard.
Oh, I get it. I'm collecting them in a line.
The gods of earth, harvest, wind and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim.
This is definitely
The mountain
Norse
giants dwell in
mythology.
Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim.
Oh.
And that is where you must travel.
Amazing. Let's have ourselves a wee creep.
Four. Quickly, go, quickly. Get down.
What's she waiting for?
Oh, I do like these weird little voices.
Where else?
Oh. There we go.
Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it.
Oh,
The hidden path.
no, I like the voices. I feel like they're going to be very fucking effective at being just pains in your ass the entire time. Just of course what you want from voices whispering eternal in your brain.
It's going to hurt you.
You know, there's no point of like voices that whisper in your brain, but they're kind of just reminding you of I don't know, cupcake recipes and whether you left the stove on and what your children's favourite like colours are. Like these are something's happening.
The bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory.
Druth? Is that you?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth.
What's that?
Liar. An old fool.
I know him from somewhere.
Druth is my truth.
It's good to see you again.
Oh, I'm in a weird
Wow.
Guide you
psychotic memory moment.
for the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
He's a big actor from somewhere. I remember I've got his voice. He's not from, maybe he's not from Game of Thrones, but he's from somewhere.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye.
Oh, who the fuck is that? That's so annoying.
You will see what's hidden in plain sight.
Is it a big rune?
To take a closer look to see.
I can see one.
Hold it
She
in
needs to
your
focus
mind's
now.
eye.
She needs to use
Find
it.
one like it to open the gate.
Alright. Okay, I've got to find a shape of a similar shape I get? Oh, no, there it is. Okay, cool.
It's near.
Oh, yeah.
Look towards the gate.
Easy enough.
The gate will open.
Okay, yeah. It's just roots and shit up there. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, so it's basically a very simple kind of puzzle
The gate is open.
deal.
Go through the gate. Go through it.
Cheers, the voices. I was wondering what the gate was for.
It worked.
Go on, lass. There we are. I quite like it, this.
Spent 6 years enslaved in hell. But I watched them,
Are you, mate?
learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price.
Alright,
Carry my stories with you,
good.
and together
This
we
one's
will
all
meet the
wet,
North
so that should be
in
even
our
better
fury.
than the last time. Have myself a little, very slow. See, there's no challenge in this bit, so I guess it's just to impress upon me the type.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here.
It's a really... The voice actresses they've got to do the voices in her head are actually very good at it.
Stand on the edge.
Oh.
Pretend it's going to be okay.
Yeah, okay. The bit before was to make sure that I was properly weirded out. Ooh, no.
For you to
Properly weirded out. Oh, that actually got me a little bit in my gut. That's quite good.
just wish things away.
The bit earlier was to make sure I looked down first, so that when you go over there, you're nice and uncomfortable. Good call.
The world of the dead is ruled by the
That should be-
giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki.
Yep.
The gods feared her
Fucking
bloodline,
Loki.
bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Right. I guess that's what this game's about then. Yeah, who is that guy? Sorry, that voice actor is just pissing me off now. He's from something. He's not... Part of me thinks he's fucking... from the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. You know what I mean? The octopus guy? Not the octopus guy, Barbossa. There we go. First one, when they were good.
The gate
Like,
divides the
sorry, I have a rant for the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, but now is not the time.
Is that the face of Hela herself?
It's probably more a picture of her face, I would guess. God, can you imagine? Hell is just a door, just a very old brass door.
Lie behind that door.
Nope. You're not gonna do it. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I'm gonna have to go and find 3 of something. See?
Someone's here.
Oh, I'm gonna get mobbed. Because of a sword, it's not unreasonable to expect combat. I'm gonna have to stab someone. Is this something? Come on. Oh, there's a stone off in the corner there that I'll have to look at in a minute. Come on, you bastards. See, I'm quite enjoying I don't know, it's nicely kind of tense for now. I'm hoping it'll, like, keep this up. But so far, like,
You took him from me. I beg you. Let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
bizarrely emotionally powerful moment there. Very well acted. No, I'm digging it. What is this nonsense? Oh, okay, that's not a man. I thought that was a man for a second, but men typically don't have, you know, giant stony head. Shit. Okay. All right. I'd love some kind of. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was quite fortunate, I feel. Don't get me, idiot. Come on, come on, I'm good now. I'm good. Do I have like a... Is there like a... Yeah, there is a heavy. And you. Come on, son. What have you got? I'm quite enjoying the combat in this. It's very... Okay, yeah, dodge. Nice kick. Bring the sword down. Easy enough. Oh, Jesus. Okay. This guy's made of ghosts. Is his friend also made of ghosts? Okay. Yeah, they're all made of ghosts. Okay. I'm suspecting that I might be intended to lose this conflict. But fuck that. No, I'm gonna have a go. Alright. I don't think I'm doing damage. I don't think I'm doing damage. No. I don't think I'm doing damage at all. It's quite simple, like light attacks, heavy attacks, kicks, parries. Nice, interesting terrain deformation. Like from a technical standpoint, she's proper writhing around in that mud. Is she dead? Am I looking at a dead person's face? I think I'm staring directly at a corpse. Dead as fuck, guys. She's dead as fuck. Oh, it's... Is it the nice boy? Is it me? It's me!
What is to come?
Oh, I see. I
Poor Senua.
witnessed my own death. Cool.
The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason.
Alright, I'm alright. I'm already getting betting on a like Dante's Inferno style twist where I'm dead all along because I died in the beginning of the game and I'll just forget that I died.
The seed of the soul. Until there is nothing left of her.
Oh, I see. I'm gradually... Oh god, okay, wee bit of Macbeth-style self-harm there for a second.
All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Okie dokie. I'm just gonna... Okay, so my arm is basically... Okay. Alright, okay, so... That seems like it's gonna be a pain in the ass if that happens. But, that's an interesting... It's basically lives, isn't it? If that concept plays out the way it seems like it will.
That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul.
Alright.
But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow. Whatever the cost.
There's no tutorial whatsoever. As well, they just kind of put you in, so like...
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravn. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
Okay, look. There's a heck of a place to start, I guess.
There was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south.
That's right, so, to be
They
honest.
say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south.
She's going to die.
Surt, the fire giant, has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind, giant. That's right, a cow. But you weren't expecting that. Find him, Senua. And spill his blood.
Alrighty then.
She found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast. Was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him.
Face through there.
He was not long for this world. Like her. Who spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
Oh, alright. Increasingly, okay, nice burnt bodies, as you'd expect from some kind of fire god domain. I'm guessing. Fire over there. Oh. Okay, so 2 symbols. Oh! There we are. But first, this asshole. Yes, come. No, come on. I was led to believe you guys were going to be tough. Fucking loser. There we are.
They've surrounded you.
Come on, you goddamn wump. There we are. I don't know what a wump is. It's just a term. It's just a term I use for someone who was about to die. Don't even salute him. There we go. Yes. Okay, I'm quite enjoying that. It feels nicely responsive, at least. Like, you can tell it's not like a. You can tell it isn't $60. Do you know what I mean? But that doesn't mean that it's not quite enjoyable. Like, it's enough to hold your attention till you get to the bit where you do the story, I guess. I think this is definitely going to be one of those story-based kind of deals. Alright, yeah, I've got to find some shapes again.
Sickly stench of burning human flesh.
That's nothing, that's not anything.
And I still hear their cries carried in the wind.
I'm gonna...
You hear them too, Senua?
Okay.
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
Alright, is there going to be some kind of shape here? Oh, there's a... Okay. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the end guy first, I think. So, I think that's probably going to be there. There he is. Seemed about right. And where's the Y? Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, there's that Y down there and a tree nearby, so I can line those guys up, I assume. Oh, there's a few of those though, isn't there? Alright, so... Aha! Nice. Easy enough.
The path to Helheim is sealed to the living. But you already walk amongst the dead.
Am I dead? I think I'm probably... I did die just now, didn't I? So I guess that's... Maybe that's the... Oh no, I'm going back the way I came. Maybe that's the secret, is that like... Well, not secret, but maybe that's the purpose of that original fight where the ghost men who you can't hurt turn up. Is that like, you have to die because you're entering the world of the dead. You know? You know. You've always known. Come through this cool wicker door. You gonna open wicker door? There we are. Okay, so far more shape puzzles than I would anticipate from a Viking saga.
To my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, and slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of, I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
Presume this is the boyfriend guy. Oh, another one of these idiots. I'm presuming that this will get more complicated as time goes on. Right now, I'm just swapping idiots. Like, come on, like, there he is. Like, I'm hoping that this will get more invested.
It's nearly over.
Okay, yeah, here's two idiots. Okay. I actually quite like that the camera pulls quite close, because it means that you kind of have to focus on one guy. Oh, that's cool. Okay, yeah, no, this is a good idea. Like, the idea that you're... Like, the voices in your head give you warnings when you're getting attacked from behind, because the way the camera necessarily focuses you on one opponent at a time. I like that. I think that's very cool. That's that guy's
When you see a
sigil.
fire gate of soot, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through.
Alright. Could mean
The fire, Senua. To follow the path to soot.
I'm gonna find myself a fire. I mean, I could see some. Am I to assume that there's a better fire? Here's a better fire. This is a nicer fire. Okay. Do I have to burn myself alive? Is that where this is going? I feel like that would be perhaps not entirely unreasonable. Okie dokie. No, okay, things are aflame. What do I do now? What do I do? What do I do? Where do I... What am I... It's my entire day. Okay, so I'm just running from the fire. Do I have to run down back to the door? Is that just what it is? Okay. That's easy enough.
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering. You refuse to look at it.
Whose fucking voice is that? Alright, yeah, okay. These are I imagine these to be the baby steps of puzzles that will become more interesting as time goes on. Straight on? I suppose something will stop me going straight on, and then I'll have to get back.
She'll need to find another way.
Oh no.
Truth said, find your own path.
There's always another way.
No, I like the whole idea that the voices in your head are basically the Prima strategy guide of this game, and also like an early warning system if some guy's about to whack me in the back of the head.
The Northmen tell this story.
Well,
Before the Earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant.
alright, so now to find me a terror fucking warp hole to the fire dimension, and then I'll be able to set that thing on fire. Alright, things are getting unpleasant. Unpleasant again. That's weird.
She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn, then how will she find the way back?
Not that far.
She won't be able to tell.
I'm assuming I have to run... Okay. Yeah, right, I've got to do this as fast as possible. Is my guess. So...
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to soot.
I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes. But they just screamed like helpless pigs.
Alright. So it's basically just a bit of a, can I just jump down there? And in doing so, yeah, I think that's probably the way to go. Alright. Come on, so let's see what you got. Okay, yeah, you get close and then you zoom in. Ah, yes, to the fire dimension. And then... Oh, no. It's a bit angrier this time. Perhaps. That was some... Okay, okay. Down. Come on, Senua. Give it some Wellington. It's down here. Oh, there we are. I'm just kind of unhappy in this whole situation, I think. Oh! What the ruddy hell hit me on the back of the head then? Just came out of nowhere.
Do your gods answer your prayers, Senua? I asked the gods for mercy. All of them, even theirs. None answered.
You're live video, aren't you?
I set myself free.
I don't think...
Defy the gods, Senua!
I think you're a video, mate. I think you're a fucking...
My God!
I think you're a Night Trap style real person who's been recording to a video game. Just curious. Oh look, another one of those. Wonder how that's gonna play out. Just kind of wandering the Now the whole camera star being lodged firmly up Sarah's pert yet stylish butt cheeks is, I think, quite a good idea. Like, it gives you, I don't know, it makes you feel like you're almost like riding on her shoulder or something. It's a weird kind of element, and I think it ties in quite nicely with the whole voices in her head thing to give you, I don't know, you just feel a little bit perverse, like, with this level of closeness over a character like this. Like, this is clearly quite a vulnerable person.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt.
I get it.
The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
What a dick. Alright. Okay, it's Shapes time again. And with that, I think I'm gonna... Oh, there is a... Excellent. Okay. Yeah, I think with that, I'm gonna call time on this one, but I do quite enjoy that, to be honest with you. Like, I like the whole, weird kind of Senua being a bit of a, you know, being a, like, I like the whole idea that Senua is kind of, it's like quite vulnerable, and it's quite nice, and the way when the voice in her head talk, and they tickle your ears with the silky fucking little words, it's quite nice. I'm enjoying it. Hopefully I'll come back again next week, where I'll have gone a little bit further, and I'll tell you if everything is shape puzzles, because it looks like there's going to be a lot of shape puzzles, which is not exactly what I was hoping for. Maybe they'll do it well, maybe they won't. Maybe I'll just run away from... Maybe the entire game is running away from fires and doing shape puzzles, and if so, I'm going to be, I think, a little bit disappointed, but hopefully not, because disappointment is for cowards, and I'm great. So that'll be it. That'll be for the Hollywood Metal game stream of HELLBLADE: Senua Sacrifice. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, though I'm sure I'm not. She's from Orkney, which is grand. And that's everything. That's literally all the information. As in, not just everything on this video, but all information has been contained within a very specific code, which I've been tapping out with my foot for the duration of this. So if you want to play it back, I don't know how audible my foot taps will be, but within them is contained the binary information for all conceivable bytes of data. All information is contained in there. So that's a fun little extra for the super fans. And I'll see you guys later. I will see you guys, in fact, in the future, which is to say, not now, which is to say goodbye.